Good evening, Commanders Nation. So the schedule was released yesterday, right? And we all were so giddy and stuff like that. But I wanted to show this clip to you guys regarding the schedule. Look at this clip from ESPN.
Today last year, Washington was tied for the second worst odds to win the Super Bowl, wound up going all the way to the NFC Championship game. So now they're 16-1 to win Super Bowl 60 this season. That's tied for 7th in the NFL.
Super Bowl odds. Super Bowl odds here in the nation's capital. Come on now. It's like, granted, with great teams comes great expectations. This is going to be our first year of consistency. And usually I'm like as a guy who suffers from extreme PTSD in the DMV, I'm not too worried about it. I feel like it's weird, but I said this in my previous video, I've never felt so confident about a player in my entire fandom, and I'm 31. And I'm just like, Jaden Daniels is a guy who's just like, geez, he's that guy we marvel at from afar. With the Chiefs, the Bills. We're like, and now we got one of those guys. And I'm not worried, dude. Even with this 7th best odds for the Super Bowl, come on now. And also, since the schedule release was yesterday, Dan Quinn had this to say as well on ESPN yesterday.
Getting to go to Spain and 3 night games in DC. Man, we only had one of those last year, Laura, in week 17, and it was absolutely lit. So
we are going to be in the limelight this year, and I'm loving it, dude. Could you imagine, granted, all of us, like the groundlings of this fan base, there's going to be a lot of people joining this fan base this offseason. Well, this year. If we do good or just as expected in the primetime games, motherfucker, we're going to get some fans from Spain. They're going to be speaking not even Spanish, Espanol. There's a difference. They're going to be speaking Latin. Bro, they're going to be chanting, fight for all the DC in freaking Latin, dude. That's crazy. I don't know, man. It's fun times. But anyways, in this video, I'm going to talk about I'm going to go in depth regarding some certain stats that came out, our Commanders, and the schedule, most importantly, because my reaction video yesterday, it was more based off emotions. I need to freaking calm my tits, and I want to talk about some stats that I found. I need to calm down. But yeah, I'm gonna share some stats and then end this video. I'm gonna make it quick. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. First stat I want to share with you guys is that we currently have the 8th hardest schedule in the league. Opponents had a 55 win percentage last year, and with that. The hardest schedule, predicting that for the next year, that to me is not, I don't say I take it with a grain of salt, but the NFL is so, a great thing about the NFL compared to the NBA is that the NFL, 1 year a team could do completely horrific, and the next year they're the NFC Championship game, like us. It changes. There's lots of Cinderella stories. Literally anybody can win every year. So take that as you will. It's somewhat of a marker, but I still respect it. Anyways, they're also expecting us with the schedule that came out. To have an over/under of 9.5 wins. I'm taking it over. I think that should be 10.5 over/under. Honestly, and I'm not trying to be a homer, but they have us as a 9.5. I don't know. You guys, let me know what you guys think about that. I'm a little bit about that, but the next thing I want to show is that usually the elderly statesmen in this fan base, what we've noticed is that the Commanders/Redskins sports media, they're usually a bit down on the Commanders/Redskins' predictions on their records or whatever. And I can't blame them with the product we've been putting out for 25 years. But things are changing now. Even with this, John Keem predicts in his most recent ESPN article that we are going to make the playoffs. Not only that in our last 4 games, which you all saw, and I'm going to leave the schedule right here for you guys so you guys can look at it instead of looking at my double chins. In the last 4 games, he's predicting us to basically win out. He's basically saying, that we're going to win out, end the season on a bold note. We're going to follow up a 12-win first season under head coach Dan Quinn with another back-to-back double-digit win season, which would be the first time since 1989. Crazy. 1889 to 91. So he's predicting us to go back-to-back, win double-digit games this year. make the playoffs. Like, you know, I don't know, man. I'm used to, like, you know, them saying, well, we're going to go 6, 7 games. But anyways, another stat that I want to show you with you guys is that, you know, apparently no team has an easier start to the season than us. Again, it's according to the strength of the schedule based off of the team's winning record from last year. Because apparently only one opponent is expected to have a winning season in the 2025 season. Again, we're playing the Giants, Packers, Raiders, and Falcons. Honestly, the Giants are going to be better. Packers, they're already a good team. The Raiders, they got Geno Smith now. They're going to be a little bit better. The Falcons, another year of Michael Penix, you know. I don't know. Like, again, I think, like, to me, like, I'm a guy where I'm going to be humble. I don't like to undermine my opponents. You got to take every single opponent seriously, respect them, whoop their ass, and then talk shit. And then dap them up, say GG's afterwards. Every single time after you talk shit, you got to say GG's afterwards. You got to say GG's. But I don't know, man. Take that as you will. We're also, I saw this stat right here. We're going to face 4 teams this year that are coming off a bye. So, I mean, that could be an advantage towards our opponents those weeks. Is it like a big advantage that just, like, can overly turn the game like this? Not really. You know, so I mean, obviously, like, if a team is, like, hobbling into the bye week, then yeah, you know, they can get their players back. But, like, the way I see it, it depends on the team's current scenario. I mean, like, a team could be on fire. They go on bye, they could lose a bit of that fire. You know, so, you know, I mean, that's just a stat for us to know. I mean, like, it could hurt us, it could not. I think that's just something just to take note, and then we'll just see when we get there. Let's whiz by these stats, dude. Week 1, the Giants, home. We are currently 7-point favorites against the Giants. Again, you know, we're not used to this, but you know what? We got to get used to it. But most importantly, we got to live up to expectations. This year, to me, is all about consistency. Consistency. That's all I want to see. Consistent. Not just like play from the quarterback, Jaden Daniels, and improved play, you know, second-year leap. But consistency all around within the coaches, the players, Adam Peters. It's all one big formula, in my opinion. And not only that, for our franchise. You don't want to be that team that, you know, has a great year one year, and then this is like that was us in the past. We got to break that mold. And I'm confident we are. Just for the sole fact that we have Jaden Daniels, you know. But yeah, man, let me whiz by these jokes. Oh, that's the last one. Let's see here. You know, I want to show something else too. Like, everybody, like, people were like a little bit scared of the primetime games. I said in the previous video, like, we're gonna have a lot of primetime games. The primetime game curse, it's over with. It's over with. It's done with, dude. We gotta let it go. I gotta let go. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna sit here and be a hypocrite. You know, because of Jaden Daniels. Again, it's just the Jaden Daniels effect. It is. Last year, dude, we went 2-1 in primetime regular season games last season, and then 2-0 in the postseason. The postseason, like, that's like the entire country is watching. The entire country saw us eviscerate the Lions. The entire country saw us. The entire country saw Zane Gonzalez freaking have a nervous breakdown, and he made it. And we still won. So, you know, I'm not too worried about that, dude. I'm not. We got to let it go. We got to let it go. A lot of old traditions that we've had, a lot of old PTSD, it's going to take some time. It was engraved in us. It's going to take some time. Again, like many articles are saying that, you know, like the most important stretch is going to be the last 4 weeks of the season, obviously. No offense to the articles. You know, I mean, it is, you know, because, come on, we're playing all NFC East division games at the very end of the year. You know, the Eagles twice. Week 18 is going to be most likely a primetime game as well. At Philadelphia, we need that rematch. We need that rematch. And like I said in my last video, like, I like it when it's like that. Because if we are where we're supposed to be, which is in the playoff picture, come week 18, 17, that's a great test for us before the playoffs start. It is. I don't want to face a sorry team. Granted, if we are playing really good, we're probably gonna bench our starters, like, you know. But like, if we're fighting, like, I want us to go out on a great competitor before the playoffs start. See where we're at, and who else better than the Eagles? I want us, like, I'm not afraid of the competition. I'm not. You know, no, I'm not. We ain't talking about, we from the DMV. But yeah, man, I think that's all we had. Again, the Christmas game is gonna be insane. You know, the thing to me that really took me out was just like the over under 9.5 wins. I don't know about that. I say over under 10.5. But yeah, man. Let me know what you guys think. Super Bowl odds, 7th best odds in the league. That's insane. But you know what? I gotta change. We gotta change. You know, exciting times, biblical times here right now. Like I said, ADBD, before Daniels, after Daniels. We are in the biblical times right now, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Till the next video, peace, y'all.